Welcome everybody to our Bethel Heights digital content. For this one I want to show you just generally where we are situated within both Oregon and the Willamette Valley. Here's the valley. It's only about 150 miles long and about 40 miles wide at its widest point. We sit just here in the Eola-Amity Hills, sort of shaped like a seahorse. A couple things of note about the Eola-Amity Hills. I mean, I think the first and foremost is it is sort of defined by its singularity. I mean, Van Duzer does now exist here, but it is sort of the one that sits all off to itself, whereas the rest you can see are sort of nestled up here in the northern part of the valley. We sit directly in line with the lowest point in the Coast Range. It's where they built the highway that goes out to the beach. It's called the Van Duzer corridor. It drops down to about 680 feet. And what that allows is in the evening, warm air rises and cold air, because it's heavier and more dense, begins to leak into the valley. It affects the entire valley, but there are a few places that are affected by it a little bit more acutely. And as you can see, the Eola-Amity Hills sits directly in line with those winds. Now they have a couple of different effects. One is, anybody who's been to the Pacific Ocean in Oregon knows it's very cold. Is it will very quickly shift our daytime to nighttime temperature. So we will move anywhere between, depending on the year, 25 degrees to almost 35 degrees daytime to nighttime. So our warm summer months, July and August, where Oregon is essentially arid, it rains less than half an inch. The nights are still very, very cool, and that helps us retain acidity in warmer vintages. The other effect it has is with wind, the plants are very adaptive to any sort of abiotic stress, so anything that's stressing the plant externally. Wind is one of those things. The plants are very efficient. They'll thicken the skins to protect the seeds, so how they propagate themselves. And with thicker skins comes more potential for color, but also comes more potential for tannin. And depending on where you have decided to sort of stake your claim in the Eola Hills, it's something that has to be managed. We sit sort of right in the middle. There's almost no vineyard land planted along the western border of the Eola Hills. As you'll be able to see as I zoom in, it's mainly sand, it's very steep, and it's very exposed. So most of what's planted is along the spine to the east. We sit sort of right in the middle. It's a place called Holmesgap. There's not that much here. So we sort of straddle both sides of the Eola-Amity Hills. We get a lot of the wind effect depending on what slope we're looking at on our property, both in terms of retaining acidity and in terms of developing structure. So there you have it, the Eola-Amity Hills. We'll dig into our little corner of it shortly.